Hey y'all, welcome to the live. Hi Ashton, how are you, my friend? How are you? What are you up to, my friends? Ed, Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. What are you up to this Christmas? Where are you from, Ed? You guys come on the live. Let me know where you're at. I'm here in Newport Beach, California. Hi, Mike. How are you? Hi, Tom. How are you? So we are on 3 platforms right now. It was supposed to be on Facebook too, but we haven't gone on there. So Michigan, oh my goodness, I want to say Burr. How cold is it there? How cold is it in Michigan? Is it got to be freezing? You're in Newport Beach? Blind Corner Studio, so am I. Welcome to the live. See you guys on Thursdays. It's in the 30s. Oh my gosh, that's a little too cold. You know, if you've worked with me before, we talk about 12 dimension of wellness. When any of them are out, it affects the other areas of your life. One of them is your environment. Balboa, I'm right here by Hoag Hospital. Isn't that funny? I'm a hop, skip, and a jump away from you. I'm going to look down to you right now. Isn't that wild? And so we talk about your environment. How is it in alignment or not in alignment with you? You know, some of my clients that come and work with me in regards to Lyme disease and autoimmune diseases like I had, multiple sclerosis, got to look at the area that they're living and how it actually doesn't work for them. So, how is your environment work for you? We live on the beach. It's amazing. The only thing about living by the beach is the building that I live in has mold. And do you know what mold does for your health? It's not very good for it. You're a million miles away. I don't know about a million miles away. I lived in a third world country. That was a million miles away. I lived in Uganda, for those of you who don't know, and I worked with women and children there. So we come on live to talk about the lost art of femininity and masculinity for a reason, because people come and talk to me because their life is spinning out of control and they aren't happy and they're depressed and they're depleted, exhausted, and they don't even know what joy and peace is anymore. So in working with people for over 30 years, one of the areas of 12 dimensions of wellness is the lost art of femininity and masculinity. And we don't realize how, when we get out of alignment with who we're created to be, guess what? We begin to have health issues. Put the mic near me. I just turned the mic up, so you got to let me know if that works. And so we have instincts. Men, you have instincts. Ladies, you have an intuition. And over time, you realize, you know why I think that there's no sound is maybe because of my headset. Me okay? Some people can, some people can't. Let me know, yay, if you can hear me or not. So we don't realize is when we step outside of our God-designed way of being, feminine energy or masculine energy, guess what? We get health issues and we have relationship issues. So people often, hi Tom, thanks for saying that. Hi people on YouTube. It's just low volume. Okay, I'm gonna turn it up to the max and you guys can let me know. There we go, I turned it up to the max. I have 3 cameras on right here just to let you know. Ellen Buzz, thank you for that. Love that. What we don't realize, people don't realize, is that feminists have come in and have wanted women to step into doing. And women are doing to the point that they're blowing out their adrenals, they're having cortisol issues, they're exhausted, they don't want to do anymore. And as a result, men have become passive Peter Pans. They don't step into doing anymore. And masculine energy is doing. Feminine energy is being. So when men don't, oh my goodness, thank you so much for that beautiful gift, my friend.
I have never seen one of those before. That was beautiful. You didn't hear that. So if men aren't doing and they step into being, they begin to have health issues because the way their hormones are set, their testosterone is to be doers. When men don't do well and they don't have a task to do, they aren't accomplished, they aren't performing, they don't feel well. What happens to ladies is when we do to the point of exhaustion and depletion, guess what? It breaks down our body because our body is sensitive. We have yin bodies. Men have yang bodies. That's why they are the doers. God created their bodies to do, to push, to fight. Men, you've lost your balls because you've allowed the feminist movement to come in and silence you from doing. And women, you've taken on the doing. You've started running corporations. You've started running the family. You've started running your husbands out of the house because you can't have two bulls in the same pen. Men will finally say, oh, you want to pay the bills? Oh, you want to go make the money? Okay, go do it. Because men want peace. Okay, they don't want to fight with the wife, which is why we have affairs. Because at home, they're being castrated by a masculine woman. Women, a guy can do the dishwasher for you, and you would think World War III just happened. And you cut him off, tell him he did it wrong, I've told you 1,000 times, and you blast him, demean him, and make it small. You do that so many times to an animal, what happens? The animal goes away, right? Their tail goes between their legs. They don't want to come anymore. They don't want to be around you. They don't want to be nurtured by you. Why? Because all you're going to do is blast them, cut them off. Yet in relationships, this is what's happening, is women are neutering men. Men, you're allowing the women because you aren't manning up. You aren't speaking. Just go back to Adam and Eve. Guess what happened in Adam and Eve? What was Adam's sin? And who sinned first? It wasn't Eve, even though for years and years and years the churches have said that. Eve didn't sin first. Adam sinned first. Because he was silent and he watched Eve take of the fruit. He should have said, woman, that's a no-go. You don't do that. So what's happening is men are allowing women to run, okay, to do things, letting them, they're becoming passive, but in doing so, they've lost their passion. They have no courage. They have no strength. And if something happened, guess what? It's the women that are fighting, not the men. And the women can only do so much because over time, especially the older you get, this boss babe thing, out the window. Boss babe is actually castrating man. I can do it all myself. Men are actually longing to do, and I actually posted some of my comments from a post I did earlier where are the masculine men? Men are longing to do for women. Women, you got to start allowing men to do for you. And oftentimes women don't realize that they're castrating their husbands or their boyfriend or any man in general. So what happens when we step out of alignment with our feminine energy as ladies, we start getting diseases. Oh, our stomach will hurt. We'll start getting headaches. We feel nauseous. Our body starts twitching. Our eyes starts twitching because it's stress. Because we're pushing and going and pushing and going. And instead of listening to the body, guess what we do? We push more. We tell the body to shut up. We take a pill. And then over time, there's a thing called stackers. It keeps stacking and stacking and stacking and stacking. And we get health issues. This is why people get candida, parasites, worms, and the like. It's because they have stepped out of alignment with their true authentic self. So as we talk about the lost arts of femininity and masculinity today, you're very preppy and pretty. Well, thank you so much for that. I do have a lot of energy, and for those of you who don't know, I've been on a holistic lifestyle for 29 years. I reversed multiple sclerosis 29 years ago. It put me on a holistic path. That's why we spell holistic with a W, not an H. If you spell it with an H, you have a hole in your life. You don't want a hole in your life. Guess what you want? You want to be whole, perfect, and complete. And we are perfect, just as we are and just as we are not. The only person that's getting in the way is our distorted version of ourselves. And how do we get that distorted version of femininity and masculinity? Number one, you're going to get it in the news. If you watch the news, I haven't watched TV in literally 7 years. Why? Because when you look at a TV, they have it at the highest syllable they can put the frequency. So what does that do to your nervous system? It puts you in fight or flight mode. So if I want to be in the flow in life and I want to be in my feminine energy, the news or the TV is not something I'm going to watch. Okay? So I reversed multiple sclerosis 29 years ago, so I help people restore their lives. And that is them getting into alignment with who they're created to be, and look at who they've been being that isn't alignment with who they are. So I was talking to a woman this week in regards to an affair she was having. She didn't understand, why is he Peter Pan and I'm masculine energy? And she begins to make a list of everything she does for the affair partner. She goes, oh my goodness. And then you make a list of what he does for her. Nada, nothing. Just got off the phone with a gentleman. He would like to pursue me out. Guess what? I'm not doing, he's doing. I'm being. He hasn't experienced anyone like me before. Why? Because women are usually pursuing him. I'm not a pursuer. Men pursue, men hunt. That's why men are created as hunters. Women stay home with the children. God designed it this way for a reason. When we step outside of that, we have health issues and our relationships break down. So one of the reasons why relationships are so hard for people to find today is women don't know if they want to be feminine or masculine energy. They have no freaking idea. They're sitting on a fence. One day they show up for the guy and their feminine energy. The next minute they show up in their masculine energy. And women want to be cherished and respected. No, you got to choose one or the other. Otherwise you become a narcissist. Narcissists want to be cherished and respected all at the same time. I remember when my dating coach 20 years ago said that, and it was an aha moment for me. It's like, yes. So femininity is being cherished. Right now, I'm working, so I'm in masculine energy. This is a space I want to be respected, which is why I only go on live usually twice a week. Why? Masculine energy exhausts me. I'm feminine energy. I'm a conversationalist. I'm a relationship person. That's feminine energy. Guess the one that leads the relationship, dating, marriage? The woman does. The woman's emotional, nurturing, caring. Men want to fix things. Give them a problem. What do they want to do? They want to fix it. Hi, Frankie from Mississippi. How are you? So did you guys come on? Let me know where you're at today. I'm in Newport Beach, California, coming live from watching the sun about here to go down. And I'll go through your comments right now. You can ask questions. Thanks for following. By the way, we have a gift of 5 hearts today. If you haven't followed, please do so. But you know, TikTok is going down. So one of the places I'd encourage you to go and follow me is go follow me on YouTube, or you can go follow me on Instagram. And we'll also go to Facebook. I didn't bring that one up. Amarillo, Texas. Hello, Texas. How are you? So the art of relatedness in Texas is going to be different than California, just like I'm from Greenville, South Carolina. So guess what? Relationships in South Carolina are going to be different than out here. You're in Newport Coast. No way. I've got Newport on my mind today. What is with that? Ellen, that's amazing. I love it. 20 years what? Gigi's in the house. Hi, Gigi. How's my love? I'm not really watching. So we have, I don't know. who we have over here, but I'm going to need a moderator, it looks like, over here for definitely for sure. Hi, Larry. How are you? Welcome to the live. Dale, I'm so sorry you had a heart attack. I'm a twice widow. I had to be my son's mom and dad. I wish I could find a strong man. Ellen, it's exhausting to do that, isn't it? And you're in Newport Coast, so I'm going to suggest something. I think Newport area is really hard to find masculine men. They like to throw money at things, to fix things, but character and morals, I think, are lacking. We live in the most beautiful places around. So, Green Bizman, join the live. My friend, how are you? Hi, my love. What is Mike saying here? I don't know what some of these people are saying. Dale, oh my goodness. You're chilling at home. I love it. Greetings, Roy. Hey, Chris, how are you? Flashy Dynamite, I haven't seen you for a while. How are you? My volume is perfect now. Yay, thank you. You're welcome. I love working with women, helping them step into their femininity, and I love helping men get their balls back. Hi, Chris, how are you? You're originally from Jersey, so we're going to talk about that. That's why it's always important for me to ask you guys where you're at, where you live, because the art of relatedness. So you're from Jersey, so you're going to be different than people's energetic field here in Newport. I'm from South Carolina. It's totally different. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are going to walk all over you. These just keep a walking. And men are like, hey, I'm interested in you. Well, do something about it. Aren't you going to ask me out? Or aren't you going to say that you're interested in me? No. Why would I do that? You got to pave the way. Green Bizman, how is the snow? He's up in Canada. Amen. It is a song lyric. I teach it to my women all the time. Get on a mini skirt, get on those cowboy boots, get on a cowboy hat, and just start walking. If a man wants you, he's going to come after you. If he doesn't want you, he's going to let you go. Ah! Ellen, so here is what my gut says about you, Ellen, is that you're probably all that woman. You're probably too much for Newport men to be able to manage. Okay? Newport men need weak women. And to have a woman that knows who she is, because when we're from Jersey or from South Carolina, we have a sense of self that a lot of people on the West Coast don't have, especially in Newport Beach, where it is a lot of trust funds. And so you keep hanging around trust funds, guess what? You become, the energetic field of men become like that. You hang around with horses, so you probably have bigger cojones than most men. A real man won't let a woman walk. Flashy Dynamite, where do you live? Oh, you are too love. Have a good evening. So, Ellen, for you to find a masculine man, you're going to need to go outside of the area in which you live. When I go back home, I can be married in a heartbeat. Amarillo, Texas. So, Flashy Dynamite, I don't know why. That'd be something I'd like to talk to you about. See what kind of women that you're attracting. Don't know. Ellen, oh my goodness, Ellen, thank you so much for that. That is beautiful. So when I go out, I can go out with ladies here in Newport Beach. They will get guys' phone numbers. I don't get any guys' phone numbers. In fact, guess what? Men will come and approach me, but by my way of being, I am the girl that's at the top of the apple tree. My energetic field tells you that you're going to have to put in effort in order to date me. And I'm not a dating girl, I'm a courting girl, so there is a distinction. So guess what? They will get dates. I will get none. Why? Men, a lot of men want easy fruit. Low-hanging fruit. There's a phrase, don't give a man what he wants and you find out what he's made of. Ladies, you are giving a man the most precious thing you can give to a man. And what you're doing is giving him a pacifier, and you're creating more Peter Pans. You got to stop it. This is one of the reasons why on my platform I talk about affairs and work with women, because they're pacifying men. And you got to stop that. You're complaining about them, but you don't realize your part. And women don't realize their part in pacifying men. Anna Panda, my love, good to see you here. Okay, I don't know why the video is not working very well. That is just wild. 1 minute ago they said it was great, and the other minute they say it's not. It is messed up. You know, maybe it is this iPad. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna close out of Instagram right now. I am over on YouTube. Echo is muffled. Okay. Can you guys hear me over here okay? I don't even know where the, let's see. I don't even know where the sound is. There it is. Let's see. Uh-oh. Okay. See more. Huh. Trying to get the sound right. Tick. Tick. Now it's frozen. I tried it. Did it work? Is it still bad? Is it still bad? Okay, so Mike, that's not how you spell my name. We're gonna go off this and I'm gonna reboot, okay? And I'm gonna go off this iPad and go use my iPhone. So I'll be right back. Let's see if that works. Can you guys hear me okay over here? Let's do this.
This is week 5 of reversing my mother's dementia.
How's that, you guys? Is that better? Yay! Welcome to the live, you guys. Okay, can you guys hear me better now? We're on So for those of you who are on the live, I want to encourage you to go and follow me on YouTube, because YouTube is where I'm going to be going more with my lives. Then, can you guys hear me better? Let me know if you guys can hear me better now, because we had to reboot. Welcome to the live. Anna Panda's in the house. Welcome to the live, you guys. How are you? So I am learning YouTube right now. So I want to encourage you guys to go follow me there on YouTube, because that's where I'm going to be going live. Hi, my Gigi. Thanks for being here. That's where I'm going to be going on my lives, is on YouTube. And it's crazy. I start going live and I start losing my voice. What is it? It's crazy. So can you guys hear me? Can you hear me better this time as we try to reboot? You can hear my voice starting crackling. Oh, thank you for that. You can? Okay, good. It's okay. Thanks, Anna Panda. How's my Anna Panda doing? So if you guys don't know where to follow me at, go follow me on Facebook. Or, hi, Marty, my love. How are you? Gigi, get to know Marty. Marty, get to know Gigi. You're dealing with a lot. I'm sorry, my love. What is a lot that you're dealing with? It's that time of year. How many of you guys feel overweighted at this time of year? Ladies, how many feel like if you had a list that was this long, you feel like it's pages now because it's the holidays? So ladies, I want to encourage you. So Anna Panda, I'm going to step into this. Christmas happens with your presence and being. It's not about gifts. Okay, I know if you have kids, then you get into that, but I want to let you know, Christmas is about your presence. It's about connection. It's about games. I can't remember the last time I was in a financial place to actually spend money on Christmas. I don't. So I'm okay with it. And on Thanksgiving, I was by myself. And guess what? On Christmas, I will also be by myself. I can be with acquaintances. I choose not to be with acquaintances. So I don't decorate anymore either. I got rid of my decorations when I went to a third world country 6 years ago. That's okay. All Alan. So Christmas is about connection with people. Christmas is about connecting with those people that you haven't connected with. Christmas is about remembering someone's birth. Anna Panda, it must have been time for it to go then, for you to have a new opening of new beginnings. So that is when, you know, when a door closes, look at it as, okay, whatever my attachment is, let it go, because this is an opportunity for me to create something new. Pete, I'm good. How are you? It's been a long time. Anna Panda, I'm sorry about that. It is. It's about Christ and his birth. Yes. And spending time with your family and connecting with them. Time to remember Bethany. Welcome to the live, you guys. So today we're talking about the lost art of femininity and masculinity, and we're talking about Christmas here now in regards to, it's only a couple weeks away, so maybe we need to shift. Why would they shame you? What was occurring for them to shame you? And so at this time of year, how many of you guys are feeling depressed? This is going to be maybe the first Christmas you've been alone. Oh, wow. And a panda, that's brutal. Marty, yes. The weather is depressing. Where are you at, Higgs? The third, and you don't a little bit, okay? Thank you. And a panda, that's perfect. Don't make yourself wrong for it. Say, okay, once the month is there, okay, what am I to learn? Everything worked out. I love it. Heather, thanks for following. So at this time of year, what are some tools that you can begin to incorporate for your depression, for you being alone? So here's what happens with Amsterdam. Oh, yes. Poor you. That is a lot of heavy. Hi, Tina. How are you? Amsterdam, no sun for 2 weeks, so that brings on depression. That's like living in Oregon or Washington, which are the number 2 states for depression. And you know what? Hi, Debbie. How are you, my love? Rain and storm and clouds. Yeah, so when I was living in Oregon, that's when I had multiple sclerosis. Okay, it was not by accident that I got multiple sclerosis there. Why did I get multiple sclerosis there? One of the areas of the 12 dimensions of wellness I work with is your environment. The environment doesn't work for me. It was overcast skies and gray and rainy. I can't do it. I'm a sun goddess. I need the freaking sun. I have not gone for a walk today, and it's to my detriment because I can tell, but I need the sun. Yes, just learning first thing. Oh yeah, you have a lot of, how much is the heat bill going to be? Yes, I get that. Price of groceries so expensive. Gigi, yes. Gigi said, hey, can you put up a profile picture? Yes, please put up a profile picture. This is a place of transparency. And to let you guys know, we're not going to be on TikTok much longer. But so where can you find me? I want to encourage you, go over to YouTube and follow me there. That's where we're going to be doing lives. And we will also go over to Facebook and Instagram. So if you aren't following me there, please do so. I'm live right now on YouTube and I'm learning YouTube. So whoever's coming on, just let you know I'm learning. I only have 5 thumbs up. So, hey, Debbie. Hi, Sunrise Man. How are you? Oh, no, I'm good where I'm at right now. I'm on a mission right now where I'm at. TikTok's being shut down. Not in the United States anymore. Yes, Facebook. We'll be doing lives there. Yankee, I'm good. How are you, my friend? So go follow me on YouTube. Go follow me on Facebook if you're on it. Otherwise, you can go follow me on Instagram. Because that's where we're going to transition. You know, my lives have been mostly here on YouTube, and for a while we've been experimenting with my Instagram account and with my Facebook, but I'm consistently doing it now with YouTube. So make sure, yes, the links are in my bio. You come and follow me on YouTube so that we can do our discussions there. I'm not sure how YouTube works all, but oh, there you are, Anastasia, you're so sweet. Yay! She's over there. Oh my goodness, my So, because Mike, I have never ridden the bike. The bike is for sale. Yes. And just like I have a Waterford vase over there, so femininity is about beautiful things. And to let ladies know, men are longing for beauty. Men are longing for beauty. Chris, how are you? Thank you for that. That's okay, Anastasia. I'm glad you're here. And one of the ways that we can have beauty in our space and step outside of our masculine energy and more into feminine energy is to do things that bring out our feminine energy. So one of the things that brings out my feminine energy is romance. So it's flowers. I don't have romance, so what do? I romance me. So you'll see the flowers around my vase. Okay? And I love flowers because even just seeing them, flowers are delicate. That's feminine energy. We want to be yang energy. We want to do and push and go. And guess what? That's not how we were created. We were created to be. We're like delicate flowers. And oftentimes, ladies, you don't feel good because you don't take care of yourself because you're doing to the point of exhaustion, and then you put on weight. Okay, and when you put on weight, guess what it does? It doesn't make you feel delicate. It doesn't make you feel like you're a flower and all this essence is coming out of you for the world to enjoy and see your beauty. Women should get flowers every day. Hi, Ice Hockey Man, how are you? Recreation, renovation. It's the sunrise, man. No way. I know that, Chris, that alpha men can be soft, okay? But at the end of the day, he is to provide a place of security and for protection for women and children. And he is to be able to fight, like protect women. I often find that a lot of women do better at fighting and protecting than men do anymore because men have been neutered so much. And the other thing is, ladies, you castrate them so much that they're afraid to man up anymore. They're afraid to open the door anymore. They're afraid to pull out your chair. They're afraid to help you get your coat on. Yes. You subbed on YouTube? You did? Because Sunrise Man, I don't know how to do anything on YouTube. I don't even know how to set up a sub. I have no idea. Highlights, I don't know what I just did. There's a mic. Oh, highlights saved. Of course, Chris, do I like a man to open the door for me? Of course I do. There's something about that. Your chest goes out and I go, oh. And all of a sudden there's an internal shift that happens to me like, oh, it's not that I can't open the damn door myself. I can. I can work on a damn car. I can change the tire. But I don't want to. That's yang energy. Women, you do yang energy when you open your mouth like this. And you do what I call vomit at the mouth to men. You got to stop that. That's not feminine energy. But he's my best friend. Men aren't, emotional capacity isn't to take on all that. I heard a podcast the other day and a man started taking estrogen just so he could start seeing how it felt to be more estrogen energy. Within 3 days, he stopped because he started feeling cuckoo, because that's what estrogen does to us. And guess what we need to do? We need to get in alignment, say, okay, wait a minute. I'm feeling cuckoo. Just because I'm feeling this way, it's a feeling. I can change it. You got to change it. And we can. So, oh my goodness. So you guys, I just want to let you know that we are going to be more on YouTube. And I see you guys coming over. Whoa! Because TikTok's going bye-bye, which is where I had a feeling it was going to go one day, which is sad because it's such an easier platform for me. But I'm sure YouTube is. We'll just have to figure it out together. The other place that you can find me is, I'm going to have to get a different setup than the iPad that I have, because you guys have already told me the sound doesn't work very well. I have another contraption somewhere. I'll go get it out to see if we can use sound on that. But we're going to do 3 platforms at once, if not 4. But today we're just now on TikTok and YouTube. But if you're on here, go and transfer over to YouTube. That's where you'll find my videos, and that's where you'll see me go live. And we're going to start that up right away. The era of romance is probably gone. No, it is not, my friend, unless you choose it to be. And so it is, and so it comes to pass. Jonathan, thanks for sharing the live. Is YouTube easy? Okay, you guys will have to be gentle with me and help me with that. Thank you, Gigi, for protecting me. I have been married, big dog. Was married for 16 years. Doctor, yeah, but she can block you for being disrespectful. Because what kind of a doctor would actually say that to a woman? What kind of a man would say that to a woman? Not a good one. So comments like that are not allowed. No. So Marty, you have to have a Gmail account, I believe. My YouTube channel is ADR Elisabeth Princeton. So if you click on my link, like to schedule a time with me, and you click it, the link tree, it's gonna come up. You're gonna see all my, you're gonna see my Amazon store, and you're gonna see my links there. So it is there. Do I know how to dance? Yes, Chris. And do you know, Chris, that dancing is feminine energy? Women that haven't had any you-know-what for a while, one of the things I encourage them to do is go dance, because it lets go of endorphins. And that is the closest thing you can get to wham bam, thank you ma'am, is dancing. And dancing is just beautiful. I love it. The best thing is to have a man that dance with you. That's even better. Yeah, he just needs to go bye-bye. Red Peppa, thank you guys for following, but just let you guys know, TikTok's going away, so you guys go follow me on YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram. Thank you, Gigi, for doing that. Yeah, SB Tape, thanks for doing that. We got some crazies in tonight. What's up? Your audio here is poor. So is my audio better on here, on YouTube, or on TikTok? We're gonna figure out this volume thing here, you guys. It's crazy. Why do I have so many volume issues? So this is where I get frustrated, because I'm feminine energy, because this means I have to do something, and I don't understand all this. So this is where a masculine energy would come in to save the day, save the queen, okay? And ladies, some of you won't even allow a man to do that. I would gladly. Oh, it's better on TikTok. Okay, so that's an Android, and this is an Apple phone. You need an omnidirectional microphone. What is an omnidirectional microphone? And fun stuff, by the way, is masculine energy. I love it. This is masculine energy right here. Omnidirectional microphone. A Blue Yeti. Okay, but if I get a Blue Yeti, how is the volume going to go to TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram all at the same time? I don't understand. My son has my Yeti. Yes. I have one, another one, but I haven't hooked it up. This is where I need a man come in and put it all together. Just type my name into YouTube, yes. Interesting, people is right. Yeah, I think there is a lot of anxiety about TikTok because I'll be honest with you, do you know where I get most of my clients from? TikTok. So a lot of our income streams are going to go down. I don't advertise, you guys. The only way I advertise is on all social media platforms. And so being single, entrepreneur, pretty scary. I don't have a side job. This is it. It's good here. Thanks, Debbie. Yeah, Dr. Elisabeth Princeton. I'll let you know. I'll look it up right now on my computer. Yeah, so it is. Oh, I just saw myself on live. How crazy. Yes, it's at, and then my name, Dr. Elisabeth Princeton. And you're going to see it says subscribe for YouTube and Holistic Lifestyle Counselor on there. Okay, Sunrise Man, thank you for that. Oh, Sunrise Man, this is masculine energy. I have no idea what the programs are. Multiple platforms. Okay. I know there's a thing called StreamYard, but I haven't done it. I'm live on YouTube right now also. Fun Stuff and Sunrise Man are both over here. Yeah, never know. There may be a way to connect a single mic to multiple devices and the microphone will pick up your voice properly no matter where you are facing and talking. Oh, interesting. And masculine man, this is what I'm talking about, ladies. I will look it up for you. Masculine energy. Oh my goodness, I love it. Oh, I'm so grateful for that because you're allowing me to get used to comments on YouTube because I don't know how to use YouTube. Hello, Tainer86, how are you? Rosie, I am on YouTube. So with TikTok going down, that's when where we're going to go do our lives. See, this is what masculine energy says. Them doing flows for free. It is. Oh, feminism? I'm not into feminism. Feminism cuts men's balls off, puts women into masculine energy, has them doing, what is this boss babe thing? And what does it do to men? Don't need a man. Don't want a man. There's a thing called lead and cleave for a reason. Feminine energy leans into a man. And in doing so, a man's chest goes out. It's like, do you know what happens when a man opens the door for you and then you go, oh, I don't need you to do that? What does that do to a man? It just cuts him down. Women do that all the time. My kids don't date. Why do they not date? Is because women at their age of 28 and or 29 and 32, maybe it's 28 and 32, I can't remember right now, but women will say, oh no, we're going to go Dutch. Dutch doesn't work for my kids. My son goes, there's just no way because he knows how that relationship is going to go. Very Southern and very old-fashioned, and women are trying to do it their way and they're ending up very alone and sick and exhausted and tired and can't do it all. They think they can do it all. They can't. Men have totally different strengths, and what women don't realize is the men's strengths. And we want to talk to men, ladies, as if they're our girlfriend. They aren't. They have totally different brain waves and everything because they're testosterone based. God made them different. They don't have the estrogen like you do. Feminism is toxic. Yeah. Feminism castrates masculine men, and this is why so many men have become silent and neutered and are sick. They don't have passion anymore. They've lost their drive. It's because women have castrated them. Mm-hmm. Yes. Oh, Rosie, thank you. You like my video about masculine energy? Thank you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So imagine you want a woman to go be fun and playful. She doesn't have a yang body, she has a yin body. But you want her to do a 9 to 5 job just like you do, come home, cook for you, clean for you, and then be able to have time with you and give you, you know what? It doesn't work that way. Women can't keep up. We have yin bodies, not yang bodies. You can. You're created to push. You're created to go. You're created to do. We aren't. We're created to be. We are like a delicate flower. Women have forgotten their delicacy. It's one of my new affirmations for myself. I can be a badass. I can do more push-ups than any man around me. I can lift more weights at one time when I was down to 8% body fat than any man around me. Okay? Guess what though? I don't want to do that. I don't want to take care of a man. I want a man to protect me. I want a man to go put a time in the gym to get his testosterone up. So when he's around me, I feel like if something went down, he can protect me and I don't have to protect us. Oh, that's a beautiful name. Fascinating womanhood. Yes, women are to be playful and fun and flirtatious. And if we have to go work 9 to 5 all day and then we're supposed to now get all dolled up and get ready to go out, excuse me, we're always going. We're depleting ourselves. We can't do that. God created men to do that. Oh, thank you. Mm-mm. No. Can't the shared responsibility be more even in the scenario versus with kids? No, so what happens when you have kids, then what happens is the woman is to work 9 to 5, plus take care of the kids, plus make the kids food, plus go to all the events, plus help coach. Okay? And then they wonder why they're sick. They've never given their body a break. And if their nervous system is triggered from past traumas, they usually have to have order or things a certain way, right? And so then they spend all this time after the kids go to bed to do things, put it together, and don't realize, wait a minute, how is this serving me well? Marty, we'll talk about it on Wednesday. So no, just because the kids go off and there's an empty nest, you know, the woman can, you know, when my ex-husband and I got together, the agreement was that when the kids went back to were in college, that's when I would get my PhD, but we never made it that far. Because going to school is actually masculine energy. A PhD is masculine energy. It's not feminine energy. Masculine men don't care about women's money. Masculine men don't care about how much money you make. Masculine men don't care about what car you drive. Masculine men don't care about physical material things. They want a fun playmate. Your energy comes in and his chest goes, oh, my rose, my sweet rose. Men are longing for beauty. Yes, I totally believe that. Yes. So tell me though, tell me why I have my own business now though. When I was married, I did not work. I took care of the home. I took care of the kids. I took care of my husband, and I loved it. I'm very, for many, many years, resentful that my husband did what he did. Changed the trajectory of my life, changed all our agreements and everything. Got it, Gigi. And my kids were better because of it. My kids were more stable than other people's kids because they worked and they neglected their kids. I didn't neglect my kids. I was always there for my kids. My family was first. That's feminine energy, family first. Not to the point of exhaustion and depletion that we don't take care and nurture ourselves. No, because femininity is nurturing our soul. Amy, if you were stuck in an affair, would you tell the wife? What would be the point of you telling the wife how long you've been in the affair? And has he left you or have you left him? You've been in an affair 5 years. Have you tried to break it off or is he trying to break it off? Oh, Chris, thank you. You're right. Okay. So Amy, what would be the reason to tell him in order to try to break it off, to try to get him to leave you alone? So so let me step into a couple things with you, Amy. Number one is this. You met him on a dating app. Oh boy, but you went with him 5 years. So you can move on. So you need to come and work with me so you can move on. Because at the end of the day, you could tell his wife, but it might not change things. Because the only reason why you still have the affair is because you keep taking him back. So something is incomplete in you. Okay? To feel like for 5 years, you've allowed yourself to have that relationship. So who have you been being that you know at the end of the day isn't who you are? So one of the things we'll look at is, how do you make an appointment? So you're going to click on my face up at the top. It is torture, yes. And I want to help you with that because you torturing yourself is only causing you more nervous system issues, and it's causing your body to react more. So I am going to help you walk through grace, compassion. So click on my face up there, and then you're going to see it where it says Linktree. Click on the Linktree, and it's going to say release the chains that bind me. You're going to click on that, and you can schedule an appointment there. If for some reason it doesn't work, message me on the back end with your phone number and the time zone that you're in, and I'll reach out to you. And by the way, some of you guys have reached out. I guess there's a place that comes up. I look forward to it because, Amy, I want to let you know you don't have to suffer and you don't have to go through this torment of, do I need to tell his wife, and when do I tell his wife? You don't have to go through any of that. I'm going to walk you through it. Hey, Sunrise Man, thanks for being here. Yes. Laners, yes. So the question is for women when they come and work with me is, do you want to be respected or cherished? When you say both, guess what? You really, really need me, because that is when you aren't in alignment with your femininity and masculinity. You can't have both. So you either be cherished or respected. I'm feminine energy. I want to be cherished. I don't want to be respected. I want to be able to lean into a man. On this platform right now, I want to be respected because this is my business, so it's different. You can't have two bulls in the same pen. Some relationships only work because the woman has to step into masculine energy in order to take care of Peter Pan. But they have an agreement that that works. But at the end of the day, I can guarantee you the woman that stepped into masculine energy really doesn't want to be masculine energy. She's choosing to do so because she wants a relationship. And just to let you know, I love the name Grace. That's a beautiful name. Femininity is grace, gracious. Amen. And this is what I help relationships with. And the other thing is user 913 is when men have affairs, they step into feminine energy, and the affair partner is actually their masculine energy because they're going to the woman to coddle him. Feel so sorry for him. He's into feeling. He's not into doing. Masculine is doing. Masculine is action. Masculine is pursuing. Masculinity is accomplishing something. Masculinity is building something. Ladies, we have this natural ability within us to create for a reason. We're creators of the universe. It's a man's world. Look at everything that's built with hands. It's a man's world. Look at the beauty around us. That is femininity. The world just was, and so it was, and so it comes to pass. She didn't do anything. She just showed up. Her beauty resonated and it called people up. Look at the sun and the moon. People gasp. Oh, that's so beautiful. Did the sun and moon do anything? No, they just appeared. That's feminine energy. And what does it do to people? Just its presence changes people's energetic field. That is the art of femininity. Fun stuff, I love that. So fun stuff is stepping into some masculine energy, and just said that one thing you could do is stream on TikTok and YouTube simultaneously from your laptop using the software OBS Studio. Connect your Blue Yeti to your laptop and OBS Studio audio to your platform. Love it. Thank you so much. And now I need to do more gym after listening to you. Yeah, great bike, thanks. Yeah, so does that make sense? Do we go work hard to get the sun to come out? So, and what is it? The moon comes up. And what is it? Mysterious. It's alluring. It's captivating. Women, it's not in doing. It's not in building something. It's you stepping into a room and you're being. So it's from the inside out. Thank you, fun stuff. Problem solved. Masculine energy. Men want to know what they can fix. You tell them a problem. Women, you vomit at the mouth to men. They want to just get right to the point so they know how to fix it. They don't have the energy to take on all that you've told them. They just don't. It's not how God created them. And we want them to be like a woman. We actually disrespect them and dishonor them all the time because we don't understand how different we are. Like my girlfriends, like you talk to him like he's one of your girls, but he's not. I have gay guy friends. I talk to them like my girlfriends for a reason. that make sense? Women, you get sick because you go into doing. Men, you get sick because you step out of doing. And then you have the men that do, and then they're women bitch and moan and complain about it because it's not done right. Women, that's where you need to come work with me, because this is when you push your spouse away and he becomes silent and he starts to have health issues. The way we think is totally different. Amen. The yin and the yang, it's perfect balance. It's supposed to be a waltz. And it's graceful and it's elegant. And he leads and she allows him to lead her. That's relationships. That's what we've lost. That's why it's the art. There is an art to it. And we haven't looked at each other like, oh my goodness, who is this? Like, this is my yang. I'm yin energy. This is yang. So I'm not going to talk to them like they're yin energy, because that would be emotional vomiting. I'm going to talk to him like yang energy. I'm going to respect him. And he's going to look at me, yin energy. She's delicate. She's like a flower. She's got a lot of emotions and feelings. What can I do to cherish her? What can I do so that her beauty blossoms into something that she could never become if I wasn't doing this for her? Men come alongside women to make their lives easier. I'm going to say that again. Men go into women's spaces to make their life easier. They want to fix a problem, and it makes women's life easier. If he doesn't want to fix your problems, we got to talk. Yours wouldn't do anything. So, yes, Jen, you had a Peter Pan. Sometimes we make them Peter Pans. My first husband was a Peter Pan. He had to lose me, though, and he's no longer a Peter Pan, but he had to lose me in order to not be one. Now he says if I saw everything he did for women, I would be pissed. I said, well, they just need to kiss my feet and say thank you for all the hell I went through. But that's not true. I didn't know then. I was a doormat. So how do I attract women now that I'm divorced, old, and ugly? I can't get them the time of day. Flashy Dynamite, you have messaged me and I told you to set up a time with me. Because this is your thinking that you have about yourself, and it's not true, it's false. Fun stuff. My esteem is growing by leaps and bounds listening to you. This is so great. I love it. Yay! It's about adoption. As you grow older, you change. Need to rely via talk. What you're telling yourself is you're creating. Your world is a mirror of what you're talking to yourself. So if you keep saying you're not going to attract someone, guess what? You're not going to attract it. If you say that you're ugly, then the world is going to perceive you as ugly. If you say you're no good, then you wonder why people treat you as if you're no good. It's because you're telling yourself you're that, and you are energy that's going out, so the world just reflects it back to you. Whatever you see on your outside world is a reflection of how you feel or think about yourself. There was a thought a long time ago, came in my space, if you change your thinking, you can change your life, but it was much more than that. It's how you feel. It changes your life. Well, I don't feel I'm lovable or love-able. And then guess what? You're not going to attract love. You're going to attract a narcissist. Okay? And this is what I help people with. You're created beyond powerful. Okay? You're made in his image. And the first two words, I am, are very powerful words. And people don't realize who they are and who they're created as. We think that herbs and medicine heal us. We're our own healer if we so choose. Because the energy we have inside of us creates disease and illness, also creates the space that we project outside, also creates the relationships we have. So if we can do that, guess what? We can heal ourselves. That's what I learned 29 years ago when I reversed my body from having a disease called multiple sclerosis when they told me I couldn't. I said, I don't know how, but watch me. There is another way. Dare to believe in what you can't see and watch the miracles occur. It really goes into faith-based living. So what are you declaring about yourself that you're projecting, and the world is giving it back to you? Oh, Mike, wow. Block Gang, thanks for following. Wow, crazy. Laners. A lot of that too is because our estrogen begins to diminish and we start getting some testosterone. Men over 50 start getting estrogen. Women over 50, we start getting testosterone. Skillful, and thanks. And for those that are on here, just want to let you know, TikTok's going away, so you can go follow me on YouTube, because that is where we're going to start doing our lives. And we have some peeps over here already, which I love, because I don't know how to do YouTube right now. We're also going to be on Facebook and Instagram, but YouTube is my big one. That's where we're going for sure. Mike, and that is beautiful. That is beautiful. I know, Ricky, it is, isn't it? It's such a platform where we sit and we scroll and we learn so much, and we get to meet so many amazing people. I can't tell you how many amazing people I've met on TikTok. But also it was that way on Facebook when I used to go Facebook Live before I went to Africa. That was 6 years ago. My Facebook used to be my main platform. So, and I might go back to that. I have actually 2 Facebooks. I have one, a Facebook page that has like 14,000 people, but they don't seem to be very active. And then I have my main page that used to be personal, but it's really not personal anymore. My whole life got blended together into a public platform. I'm also on LinkedIn, but we don't go live on there. And then Instagram has me in the dog kennel for I don't know how long. When you go and try to add me, it gives some freaking warning sign, so. Ed, thanks for following. And by the way, I want to acknowledge Gigi that's on here on TikTok right now, being the moderator. She's been so kind and gracious, always coming on here. Whenever I jump on, she tries to jump on and she mods. And she keeps the space safe for us, because there's a couple rules that I have on my lives, which is this. Number 1, face always present. Why? Is because voyeurism doesn't feel good, number 1. And number 2, I like to create a safe space. If you guys get to see me, it's the right thing for me to be able to see who you are. So, and then 2, she deletes comments and she makes community, which has been really lovely and wonderful. So just let you guys know, Gigi has been the mod, and thank her for that. So Fun Stuff said, great stumbling upon you. You seem to have had an interesting life. I have. Art of relativeness with people is very limited. Yes, I know, Gigi. "34 years later, thanks for what you've done." That's amazing. There are some good AI tools for video content, something to consider for YouTube outside of live streams. Rick R., I have no idea where that is. Hi, Blackin. I agree with the energy we choose to be, plus or negative energy, mind over matters, can heal many things. Yeah. Oh, Ricky R., thanks for following. Hey, Dale, how are you? So just let y'all know that are following me right now, TikTok's supposed to go away, so go follow me on YouTube, Instagram, or Facebook. And If you want to set up a time with me, you go to my web and you can schedule a time there, or you can go ahead and click on my face and then it'll have my Linktree link. Click on my Linktree and then it's going to send you, gonna pop up a calendar and you set a time there. We can teach you all about the AI tools. I love it. I would love somebody just to take over all that, because you know what, I'll be honest. So before Africa, my brain worked a lot better. But some of y'all don't know my story. It was pretty traumatic what my husband did to me. And it took me 3 years to heal my brain from PTSD. I was on no meds. And when I came back to the States within 6 months, maybe it was 5, I can't remember now, but I was on 600 milligrams of Cymbalta, which they use for PTSD and trauma. And it took me 3 years to heal my brain. My brain doesn't work as well. So you know what's so wild is years ago, they used to call me Action E, which is just what you think. Took action, I just got her done. Now when new things come my way, I actually began to have anxiety. I can feel it inside. Like when your comment came up, fun stuff, I just went, oh, okay, something else I have to figure out. I used to take it on and just bulldoze it down. Now it's rough for me. So yeah. Oh, fun stuff. Okay. Thank you for that. Set up a time with me and let's talk. The Masterclass app has a whole section to learn about AI to work with business or life. The Masterclass, where is the Masterclass? Dale, we're so sorry about your heart attack. 7 heart attacks, 8 stents in a coma. Oh my goodness, are you okay? Just look in the App Store? Okay. I gotta go back to your comment. AI. See, I'm learning all this stuff. Action E. Ah, yeah. Ah. Sending love to Dale. You've been through the ringer, my friend. Mom's flannel. Hi, my love. I love your posts. They make me laugh. Happy holidays to you. Are the kids coming home for the holidays? Oh, Laners, that would be wonderful. Thank you so much for that. So just let y'all know, go to YouTube and go follow me there. I need to catch up doing videos on there because I usually do everywhere else, and I put them in YouTube, but I don't promote them out. So I have a whole bunch in there that I need to get caught up on. I don't think I've actually posted on YouTube for a month, but I need to start doing that. No way! Yay! That's good for Mama's heart. And are you liking what you do for work? It always cracks me up. Mom Selena always has the funniest videos. So as you guys come on, just let you know, if you want to work with me, click on my face, click on my Linktree, and schedule a time with me, because that is what I'm here for. I'm only on this platform to help people restore their lives, whether it's health, whether it's relationships, whether having anxiety, depression, low self-image. As we have people saying, no one's going to date me, no one's going to love me, I'm never going to find anybody. It's that time of year you're feeling, depressed. Maybe you've had some losses. This is the first Christmas or the first holiday without them. Maybe you need nervous system regulation. Maybe you've had PTSD. Maybe you're in a relationship and it's not working for you, and you're thinking about after the holidays moving forward, because actually after the holidays is one of the when actually people move forward with divorce, believe it or not, and the other time is at after Valentine's. Or maybe you're having dating issues. Maybe you've just became single and you're like, I don't know who I am. I don't know who I'm becoming. Maybe just your life is spinning in general and you go, you know what? Is this all there is to life? Because I know when I was 14 years old, that is what I said. I said, if this is what God, Christianity, family, relationship is about, I want nothing to do with it. And I stepped into being a truth seeker and a truth speaker. And as I told my mama the other day, my mama goes, how did you get working with people? Because it drives my mama nuts, because she thinks what I do for a living is too serious and she knows I'm a lot more fun. And I said, well, it started in high school. I actually went to a Christian school, and Dr. Marnett, he said, you know, I want you to work with these girls because they're getting demerits. And that's how my whole counseling thing started. And I went, oh, I'm actually good at this. Oh, people actually listen to me. Oh, I actually have good advice. Oh, Dr. Barnett actually said I had good advice. And then you find out you have a gift. So I've been doing this a long time. It's my heart. It's who I am. And Melbourne, thanks for following me. Just let you know, also, please, go follow me on other platforms, because TikTok is supposedly going away. And the YouTube platform is kind of hard to reach out to people for some reason. I don't know what that means, and I don't know why. So, so you guys, we come on Mondays and we talk about the lost art of femininity and masculinity. As you can see, it transitions into other things, which is great because I'm a holistic lifestyle counselor. It's not just one way or the highway. And on Thursdays, we talk, Thursdays we talk about the lost art of femininity and masculinity. And Mondays we usually talk about miserably married, but we didn't talk about that today. I changed it up. So Thursday we might talk about manifestation. Don't know, because it's actually part 2. When people come and work with me, they come with a presenting problem. That usually takes about 2 months, because we got to clear out a whole big space. And we got to see that who they've been being is actually not in alignment with who they're created to be. And when we get through all that and all the trials and tribulations, then the next 2 months is about them creating who they are. Like, they start looking at their avatar. Like, who do you want to be? You can be whoever you want. What are you going to choose? What kind of life are you going to have? Where do you want to live? What kind of career do you want? You're not happy. You're doing a job just to have a job. Well, that's not fulfilling. You have one life to live. What's your purpose? And they start discovering their true authentic self. So one of that, and then the next part is going back into, third part is manifesting that. How do you attract that to you? Because it's about your vibrational attractiveness that attracts it to you. So you are energy. If you have a thought, that thought automatically, even though it's in your head, guess what? It's vibrations. And by the way, if you're one of those ladies who's having affairs, or you are rotating pairs and having affairs, I just want to let you know that is energy. You don't know where those people have been, and once you put that energy inside of you, okay, you have that with you the rest of the life, which is why some of you have continuous problems, is because you have energy attached to you that you are never to be attached to, because you aren't being holy and pure. So it's a space of integrity living, and it's a space for people to get in alignment. So I hope that helps in regards to explanation, in regards to who I am, what I do. And some of my clients, you know, have Lyme's disease and C word and things like that, and work with me to restore their health, because behind every disease is an emotional charge. And I learned that 29 years ago when I had a disease called multiple sclerosis. So do you guys have any other questions? Paul, thank you for that. Before we get off the live. And you guys have been great. I want to say thanks for being on YouTube. Those who've been on YouTube, you've been wonderful. Thanks, Gigi, for all you do for me. And thank you for guys coming in and sharing your stories. And I hope to talk with you if you need help. Kisses.